All right, hello everyone. Here we are back for hole 6. I'm setting up for one of the things you might want to do is avoid kind of winds in the 9s for what I'm about to do. If you do get one, you might want to go up to, say, a snow globe ball, for example. It's going to be much better to have the wind around 10 to 11 at least. It should be able to be done with a POC 5, a POC 6, a POC 7. It's going to be easier the more topspin you have an expert. I would imagine somewhere around 6, 6.5 is probably what you want, which is going to be, so 6.5 is going to be very close to where a POC 6 is kind of maxed. It looks like this wind is a little bit on the low side. We'll see if I get a little bit higher than my opponent or a little bit lower. Hopefully a little bit higher. I'd like to get it in the 10s. And it looks like if it is the way it is now, it's going to be in the 9s. So that's ideally what you want. And as I mentioned, that might be the only deciding factor as to when I choose to ball up. Here you can see I got almost the smallest wind that is possible. It's probably going to be like 11.1 or something. 11.0. So I'm going to go 7 bars of topspin. And I'm also going to kind of visualize kind of landing on this half of the, like in plane with where I'm aiming right now. So that's about 5 rings, but they're angled rings. So I'm not going to go quite as much. So here you're going to see I'm kind of looking kind of around, 10 rings down kind of as the landing zone, and I'm just going to use my curl. So this is the way that I typically do this. And iPhone users, you used to not be able to do this, and now you can. So it's all going to be dependent upon how you land. So here you can see that I was going right towards that fairway. You can see that I still rolled through the fairway. So it's going to be very manageable to get it on that fairway and actually hold it on that fairway and make eagle. As I mentioned, it's probably going to be much more advantageous to you to have that wind closer to an 11 just to have enough carry to make sure that it doesn't short hop and come up way short. It's also going to be very fairway bounce dependent. So you can see with what I just had there for that hole, it wasn't too bad overall in terms of shot execution and everything. I could have used 1 more yard to the left. I would have been a little bit happier. So let's say hypothetically my ball would have landed with a great ball left, I probably would have wound up with a little bit better shot. So, you just want to kind of find that nice niche to get it into to really give yourself a good chance. However, this is going to be very holeable anyway. We're just going to need perfect ball. So let's take a look here. This side, maybe 2.5 per ring, 5 per ring. I'm thinking somewhere in the neighborhood of 10-ish, 11 per ring, I'm thinking, would be my guess. So you can see with what I'm doing, distance-wise, I'm going to try to maybe just get this a little bit shorter. And as I mentioned, right around 11 per ring, I'm going to pull just more than a ring right here. So right around here, you can see what it visually looked like. I just showed you right at the end there. But it's going to come down to perfect ball. So if you hit your perfect ball, you may get it. You can see I hit a great ball, and it just deflects off towards the left. But perfect ball there, easy eagle. Similarly, you can play the way that I played it the last time. You can probably hone in on that as well. You might not have the snow globes. You might not have that. So do check out my other guide, and it will show you guys the alternate approach. So good luck with that one, guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one.